Hello Aries, how are you? It's me, Lauren, with the Untitled Tarot. Welcome back if you are revisiting, and welcome if it's your first time here. I had started to do your spread, like I started to do I did a Taurus new moon spread the other day, and I got a phone call even though I put my phone on do not disturb, like the whole thing. And the same thing just happened for your reading. So yesterday it worked out. I could see that it was like divinely guided. Today I'm not so sure. Today it might just be somebody really messing with my phone. I'm not positive. So I'm not sure if I want to keep these cards on the table, honestly. I might put them back in the deck, but I want to show them to you first in case there's something in this message for somebody and a different message wants to come out for another group of you. But very odd. Some very odd things have been happening. But first out, you guys had gotten the star in reverse, and to me, I was in a nutshell basically talking about how it was sort of like you instead of pouring a wish like out into the universe, like a message in a bottle, right, going down these paths, it was you almost trying to like suck a wish back in, like take it back. And when I had asked what you were trying to take back, the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Swords came out. So for me, that was very much of you were trying to take back your energy, trying to take back just any yucky feelings of like disappointment and defeat and betrayal and heartbreak and conflict and fighting and just putting it down, putting down this shit, and I'm taking my wish back. And then I had asked why were you taking back your energy? And then you got the Magician and the Knight of Swords came out. So I was like, you're taking back your energy to manifest and create something brand new, something honest, something clear, something that moves and grows. So that was kind of where we were at. But things have been real strange here around the old frontier. And it's quiet now. That's weird. Before I started the video and there was like construction and kids and dogs barking and I don't know. There might be a message in there for somebody, but we're gonna try this again, I guess. I don't know, that's strange. A lot of weird stuff's been happening. Honestly, the further down the wormhole I get, just the stranger things get for me. Honestly, but I hope you guys are all doing well. I was saying in the video before that, you guys have been calling me since last night. I wasn't really sure why. You guys didn't seem like annoyed, but you just kept, you were just like, I want attention. I was like, what do you want? Like, what do you want? Like, I'm sleeping, I'm laying down, it's late, like, I want attention. I was like, okay, well, let's give you guys some attention. It's the end of your season, so I can understand why you'd want like a last hurrah, you know? We did our little prayer in the last video, but as always, we want to thank Source for the protection and the blessings every day, every way, always, right? We're going to use the Rider-Waite Tarot. That's what you guys seem to want to use. So I guess we're going to assume that this is for a different Libras. You guys dealing with a Libra? That's strange. It's an interesting split. Interesting. So I'm assuming this is going to be for a different group of Aries. But that message is out there in case somebody needs it. Somebody must have needed it. All right, so let's see where this group of Aries is at. Because the other group of Aries was just taking back their energy to work and build on something new. So maybe you guys are doing the same. Maybe not. Maybe the same exact cards will come out. Two of them. Oh, there's like two little white butterflies. The magic's real. I love it. Okay. Oh, did? Oh. Ooh. Knight of Pentacles. 6 of Swords. A stable offer and a get out of jail free card? Get out of jail free card. Is that right? My ears are ringing. Get out of Dodge. A solid offer to get out of Dodge. This could potentially just be rolling over from the last one, but is somebody offering it to you, Aries? Are you offering it to someone else? It looks like somebody's bringing it to you and you're like putting it on your boat and you're like rolling it out. Justice on the bottom of the deck. You guys gonna get a offer, an opportunity to help you guys elevate, move on, move forward, excel, accelerate, and maybe it'll be your justice, bottom of the deck. Let's not harp on the past. I don't wanna. Okay. I was literally like, what are they moving away from then? 5 of Cups and the 9 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is very similar. Yeah, this is very similar to the other one. It might be. Putting down the spilled milk, the woe is me. Put down those sleepless nights. I'm getting very much of because the 9 of Swords in reverse is usually like coming out of that feeling, those sleepless nights, that worry, that anxiety, like I can't get out of my own head, I'm miserable, like creating your prison of your own mind, you know? But it almost, I get the sense that like every time you get out of your head, you've been getting into your feels. You know what I mean? It's like one or the other. It's one or the other. You haven't been able to like be in balance of both, maybe. This is wrong. This is right. So this is you maybe like up at night working through your stuff in your head, but then every time you like get your head straight, your heart starts to explode and like back and forth, back and forth. And the other reading, it was I kept hearing like, I'm waiting, tick, tick, tick. And I was getting very much the sense that they were kind of sick of waiting, and that's why they were taking their wish back. But if this is a continuation, then this might be it coming in. Or maybe not exactly what you were waiting for, but something to get you moving, Aries. Okay. All right. So, again, I was about to say we're giving up the gig. Tower in reverse. No more mistakes, no more problems. What is no more lying to myself about what I can and can't have. What's good for me. Yeah, I'm getting the sense that you're you're trying to get away from creating tower moments for yourself, right? It's almost like when you do this, when you go too far in your head and then you're like emotionally like shut down, or you get your thoughts in order and then you're emotionally like overpouring, like drowning in your feelings, that you're creating these tower moments for yourself. And this could literally be like an offer of therapy, just like a new support system, a new project, a new healthy activity to kind of get any of your frustrations or that excess energy out, especially in a time like this, you know, to help you kind of balance your head and your heart a little bit more to avoid these tower moments for yourself, that internal shakeup. But it seems like there's something that's coming in for you that's going to help you, whether it's an opportunity or it could just be like a new hobby, start playing guitar, do yoga, you know what I mean? A new job, it could be a person, to help really create this momentum for you, to help push you. It feels like you're trying, but it's gonna like push you that little extra bit that you need to get pushed. Okay, so what are they moving towards? What are Aries moving towards? The Tower's in reverse, so it's got to be good. We're not doing tower moments anymore. We're not crying over spilled milk, right? The World in reverse. Are you trying to get away without doing your homework, Aries? And it just flipped upright. Ooh, sassy. You people are sassy, honestly. It came out reversed, but then it screamed at me and it flipped upright. I'm not moving towards it, I'm fighting for it. That's what I just heard. Cycle change. All this heavy energy, that's why you're fighting for it. You've been trying to fight your way out of this. These feelings. Could be a place, could be a relationship, could be a number of things. It's very general. You're fighting for it. It's like a floating world. I got the whole world in my hands. I'm looking at this Knight of Pentacles. It's not just like an offer. It feels like it's the offer, the person, the opportunity, whatever this is that's coming in for you to move you a little bit. It feels like there's so much more than like underneath the surface than just the offer, the invitation. There's more to it. It means more, because it's like I'm almost seeing it's like when cars race and they throw the scarf up or like runners and they like shoot the little like fake pistol and the smoke pops off and it like signifies that like the race has begun. It's like that. I'm getting that sense. This is like the signifier, like the green light, like the cycles. We're doing it now. We're doing it now. Fighting up the tower, when am I going to get to the top one? This is going to be the sign that you finally got there, or that I guess, yeah, that you got there and you could, because it's not like you're there and then you're done. Then you have another thing to do. You know, it's life. You have something else to do. A new life lesson to learn, mission to fulfill, whatever. Yeah, this is more than just an offer. It's everything. Well, I mean, everything. Nothing's everything, but there's a lot wrapped into it. I feel that. Okay, so what is this offer? What is this offer? I think that's why the world is a little bit like reverse, upright, reverse, upright. It's a little bit like having to fight for it so hard. You're like, I don't even know if it's gonna come in. But watch any like negative self-talk. Six of Pentacles. Graciousness, giving, receiving, balance. It's an offer of balance for you, an offer to receive as well as give. Tell me more about this offer, this pentacle this Knight is bringing in, please, for Aries. Eight of Cups in reverse. Denying options, turning away from options. This could be romantic. Somebody's Knight of Pentacles is turning away some cups, or offering you a pentacle, solid offer, opportunity that allows you to move forward out of looking for these other two cups. Could be vice versa. Energies are always flipped in reverse. You guys can have this equal give and take. Maybe that's why there's so much more wrapped into this. Yes, Aries. Especially with those heavy Nine of Swords, Five of Cup feelings, right? And I mean, it's two major arcana right there. This is not like chump change chat for you, right? King Cups in reverse. I was about to say, somebody been I have one more, please. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. You got the Knight of Cups in reverse, or excuse me. You have the King of Cups in reverse. You have the Knight of Wands in reverse, and you have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Is this a fake offer? Is this like fool's gold? Or is this past energy? Is this what you're moving away from? Or is this fool's gold? This Knight of Pentacles. Out of control and out of control of emotions, withholding emotions, withholding messages of passion, withholding wish fulfillment. I feel as though this is potentially somebody in your environment who has previously, and I could be wrong, maybe has previously acted in such a way, not been emotionally expressive or physically expressive or affectionate, or really just like withholding from you in some capacity. It doesn't feel like they're taking. It just feels like they're not, almost like they're not taking from you. They're just like, they're not accepting from you, and they're not giving as well. But have they changed their tune, Aries? Is this the tale of the tune changer? I don't know. Yeah, it's not past energy. This is Knight's energy. Tell me more, please, about this Knight of Pentacles. The Emperor came out on its side. It was a little bit down, but it came out on its side. It's that withholding energy, that controlling the information, the emotional expressions. Withholding, like Knight of Wands, it's very like passionate, very like flirty. It's like withholding the love. Withholding the love. It's like they know what you want. They're trying to decide if they want to potentially be your Emperor, and that's why they're coming in as a Knight, as opposed to the Emperor upright or another King upright. King of Cups in reverse. They have to come in another way. If they're gonna try it, I'm not sure if it's what the intention is behind it, but because this is how they came in previously as the King of Cups in reverse, like so withholding, and because I feel as though they potentially knew that that was like a very emotional and upsetting thing for you, that a lot of this cycle change depends on how they bring in this pentacle for you, how they initiate this give and take, this getaway. But they're not sure how. The Queen of Cups is upright, because they know you're a fire sign, but you're emotional. Who isn't when your heart's involved, right? This is which is weird, because you should be the Queen of Wands, but this is how you're coming through right now. Probably because you've gone in through such an emotional hurricane for yourself, you know, really through the trenches. And so you've kind of come back and healed yourself and gone through your stuff, and you're nourishing yourself. This is how they're seeing you. But this is how they were. So they can't come in like that. They have to come in. I'm feeling that there needs to be like a bridge between the Knight and the Emperor. They have to show up as another king. Maybe the part of the pentacle that they will be offering to you, the Knight, is to prove to you that they are a king, because they can get you out of this situation or this way that you're feeling, or tread with caution, Aries. Tread with caution. Shouldn't be that complicated. Devil in reverse, though. Devil in reverse. Maybe it's not fool's gold. Can you tell me more about this Knight of Pentacles, Emperor on its side's intentions, please, towards my little Aries? I'd like to know more about their intentions, because there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. You got the Queen of Wands, what did I just say? And then you got the King of Swords. They think you fine. Queen of Wands. This is Queen of Wands is a girl that can do both. You know, she is strong and she is sexy and she's nurturing. Very homey, very intuitive, very attractive. This is how they're seeing you. And King of Swords, he's very logical, he's very clear-headed, cutting out the shit. So, Aries, maybe it's not fool's gold. It seems as though potentially they are putting the devil down because they see you as the Queen of Wands. And they're gonna show up as the King of Swords. Remember I said that there needs to be another king to like bridge in between this knight and this emperor? Because they have the potential to be this emperor, but they're coming through as a knight because they already showed up before as a failed king. This pentacle is just a doorway. Look at her, she's looking at him too. She's like, I'm not so sure about you. She's like, we'll see. We'll see. And he's like, yes, you will. You will see. He's like looking straight on. He's like, I'm focused. Okay, so what's this King of Swords, Emperor, Knight of Pentacles? What's he bringing to my Queen of Wands? What is he bringing to the party? Showing up. Better not be empty-handed. Page of Cups in reverse. The truth. I spilled the cups. Okay. So I heard I spilled the cups, right? And I'm looking at this page of cups as I'm shuffling. And I never really noticed this before, but there's like a little fishy in his cup. I don't know why I never noticed it, but it almost, when it's upside down, I'm almost getting like a hanged man. Like a very much of a hangman vibe off of him. I think this King of Swords is going to come in and tell you that they didn't know maybe how they felt, or they knew that they came in like not the right way before, and so they weren't really sure. But I'm looking at this fish in the cup. It almost looks like a phone. Like it almost looks like someone's like he got word of something, you know, like he got word that maybe you were doing better, or maybe that you were upset, or maybe that you were that you were moving on, or word that you had become the Queen of Wands. The Empress came up in your pre-shuffle. Word that you became the Queen of Wands, and it put them in this hangman position because it made them see you differently, and it made them realize how I keep wanting to say the word controlling, but withholding is really what I want to say. Withholding, this wish fulfillment, this passion. Next up, you got the Knight of Cups. They want to tell you that they know they screwed up, that they missed out on an opportunity. Maybe not like, I don't know how serious the situation might be for you guys who are resonating with this, but just that like they caught word that it was almost like one man's trash is another man's treasure kind of thing, that like they withheld too long or something like that, and that I keep feeling like little birdie that you've become the Queen of Wands. Very attractive, very magnetic, right? And Knight of Cups, messages. And now they want to bring you this cup along with this pentacle. Devil in reverse. Justice in reverse on the bottom. Because it was a disservice to you. It was an injustice to you. And I'm hearing an injustice to themselves, a disservice to themselves. I cheated myself, is what I'm hearing. I cheated myself. I cheated myself out of a good one. All right, let's see what else we can get. Thank you, Source, for these messages for Aries. Oh, shit. Oh my God, Jesus, strength. Okay, everybody relax. Everybody relax. ears are ringing. 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups in reverse. Hold, please. So how's he gonna make it right? Or she, they, how are they gonna make it right? That's my question. You got your pentacle, you got your cup, thinks you're the bee's knees. Somebody's leaving word that everybody else thinks you're the bee's knees. You got the cycle pending. They're putting down these bad habits. So how are they gonna fix it? How are they gonna make it right? That's what I wanna know. What is justice in this situation? 2 of Pentacles in reverse. They're not gonna juggle anymore. They made a decision. I choose you. That feels like it wants to come out. They wanna work on it. They wanna fight for it. That's what I'm getting, fight for it. I'm almost like getting down, like putting down these 2 pentacles, like putting them down so you could pick up these wands and like defend it. Defend what's mine. Fight for what's mine. And I'm being very drawn to the fact that there's this, see how his legs are spread on like 2 plots of land and there's this water in between because they've been juggling. And it could just be indecision. It doesn't necessarily have to mean they've been like juggling another person. It could be they've been juggling work or like these different things within themselves that they've been trying to do, or, you know, maybe somebody is elderly or disabled or sick or something in their family and they're trying to juggle their time. It could be that too, but it's almost like having to fight extra hard now because you were like straddling the fence, you know? Tell me more, please. Gonna stop juggling. They wanna fight for it. Looks uncomfortable though. They created the distance, I heard though. They created the distance. Oh shit. Seven of Cups, 6 of Wands. They felt there was victory in choices. I'm getting a very smug energy off this 6 of Wands. It's kind of the same feeling I get off this King of Cups in reverse. It's a very smug energy. Like they were looking at all of these other options or opportunities or just different places to like invest time and energy, and they were like so drunk on it. I'm like looking at these cups and it looks like like they represent different things that come out of them, but it's almost looking like candy. You know what I mean? Like just decadence, just like getting like drunk on these cups and like feeling very victorious, like feeling very smug, very high and mighty, you know, like good for me. Look at me. Everybody's paying attention to me. Pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. That's what they're doing. They're coming back in because they either got drunk on these cups were sour, something happened, or good, they just genuinely could have realized that like these cups like weren't for them. They made them not feel good, right? But that's not your fucking problem, right? Every case, it's a case by case basis, you know, especially in these general readings, but this was the fool's gold. This was the fool's gold. They fooled themselves. They sure did. I always say this, when you're playing both ends against the middle, be careful you don't play yourself. And that's what happened. That's what happened. Yeah, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Ace of Wands in reverse just fell off the bottom. I'm not gonna take these though. 4 Cups in reverse. Page of Swords. Careful you don't play yourself. Wild. That's wild. But that being said, like, they are putting down these temptations. They're putting down the juggling. They're putting down the shit. They see you as the Queen of Wands. They're coming in as the King of Swords. So it might not be coming in like King of Wands, like as lovey-dovey, fiery, passionate as maybe you and Aries, the Queen of Wands, would like. But, excuse me, throat chakra. But They're coming in with the truth. They're cutting the shit out. So, am I gonna take any more from here? Okay, one more. And then we're gonna maybe I'll pull a little advice for you guys. Okay, put one more. There we go, literally. Here they come. Here they come, Aries. What are you gonna do? Okay. Let's get some advice for you. You poor thing. My poor little Aries babies. Oh my God. Oh my God, I got sage all over my cards. We live in a wild world. Is this the advice that you... No. Okay, no. Flip that and reverse it, Missy Elliott style. We're gonna pull a piece of advice from the Moon Oracle for you. How, what? Interesting. I don't know how these two cards got caught up into this. These were in a spread yesterday. I don't know how they ended up in this deck. Whatever. I definitely put them back in the right deck, but it's the Star and the Sun. It's the Star and the Sun. That might be significant to you. The Star in reverse came out in the other spread. Fucking spirit, Jesus Christ. They always do this shit to me. They always do this shit to me. Oh. This is very reminiscent of the Taurus new moon reading I did in a little bit. Oh, God. You are the Star. All right, we need some advice. Spirit just fucked us up. They just bam fucking boozled us. I do not feel okay right now. They always do that to me. All right, we need some advice for the Aries people, please. Because this motherfucker's coming out of hiding. Shit. What we gonna do about our little star? We have some advice, please, for Aries. I have a piece of advice, please, for Aries. You got two. You got realization, and you got attraction. I'm almost being, it almost looks like this moon, like you're sitting here and it's like you're wishing, it's like trying to attract it in. It almost looks like this moon is like exactly what like fits into this keyhole. You know, the world. Three. It's trine. It's divine number. 44, that's a master number. 8 breaks down to 8. It's working on something. You know? Sometimes you can't fight fate, right? Right, Aries? Oh my God, my throat chakra. Jesus Christ. You know what? Sometimes you can't fight fate. There's a lot in this realization and this attraction. Part of it is the realization that this 9 of Swords, this 5 of Cups, Tower in reverse, that sometimes the things that we want and we like and we're attracted to, like, that's okay, but like sometimes they're not supposed to like be with us forever or be a part of our process and our growing. You know what I mean? It's like a plant. You put it in a pot and sooner or later like it's gonna have to move to another pot so that way its roots can continue to expand and to grow. So there are realizations in that. And there's also realizations that sometimes you care about things. Certain things just latch onto your heart in a way that you didn't expect. And it doesn't matter through time or energy or age or experience. Your soul tribe's your soul tribe. Whether they're in your bed at night or whether they're across the country. Soul family is always soul family. I'm gonna let you guys figure out what to do with that. Please let me know if this happens to you and what you did with it. I'm very interested. I would love to see how this plays out. So yeah, so that was for you guys. I hope you had a good Aries season. I know it's the end, but it'll be all right. Summer's coming. You'll feel better then. I think all of my information is in the info. If you want to be informed, you can comment if you want to talk to me. And otherwise, I'll see you next time. Yeah? Thanks, guys. Bye.